Hello, dear students. Today we'll be doing our third lesson of social studies, our country, India. India is a part of Asia. It is the seventh largest country in the world. India is called a land of diversity. You know why it is called a land of diversity? India is basically called a land of diversity because it has many different types of physical features, physical landforms. Like it has many landforms like mountains, plains, plateaus, deserts, and islands. The major physical divisions of India, you can see the map here. Number one, that is in brown, dark brown, is the Himalayan mountain range. Number two in green is the northern plains. Three, yellow three is Thar Desert. Four is the Deccan Plateau region. And five, dark green, is the Ghats, Eastern and Western Ghats, and six are the islands. Now, the major physical divisions of India can be grouped into the following: the Himalayan mountain range, the northern plains, the Thar Desert, the Deccan Plateau and the Ghats, and the islands. Now we are going to individually study each of the landforms of India. The first one are the mountains. What is a mountain? A mountain is a land which rises steeply from the surrounding areas. A chain of mountains form a range. So when mountains are continuously in a chain, they are called mountain range. The Himalayan mountain range lie along the north of India. In the northern part of India, we have the Himalayan mountain range. Mount Everest, the highest peak in the world, is a part of the Himalayan range. Now, the second landform is the plains. What are plains? Plains are flat and leveled land. Plains are flat and leveled land, which are very vast. They are vast expanses of flat lands. Now, to the south of Himalayas are the northern plains of India. They are also called as Gangetic plains. You can see in the picture, the colored area, the purplish area is the northern plains. The northern plains are rich and fertile in minerals with heavy rainfall. Agriculture is the main occupation there. It is a very fertile land where a lot of cultivation is done. These northern plains lie on the bottom of the Himalayas. Now, many rivers flow in this northern plains like Ganga and Yamuna. The climate here is hot in summer and cold in winter. Next landform that we are going to see is the deserts. What is a desert? A desert is a large area of land covered with sand. Deserts are large areas of land which are covered with sand. Now, in the northwestern part of India, you can see in the picture, the northwestern part of India, the red colored part, it is the Great Indian Desert, which is also called as the Thar Desert. In deserts, we usually have camels for transportation. It is very hot in summer and life is very difficult. Now the next landform is plateaus, the Deccan Plateau and the Ghats. Now for this I want to tell you about peninsula first. The southern part of India is a peninsula. Look at the picture there. Now what is a peninsula? Peninsula means that a piece of land surrounded by large water bodies on its three sides. On the three sides of the land we have water. Such a land is called a peninsula. So the southern part of India is a peninsula. Now in this peninsula we have the Deccan Plateau and the Ghats. Now what is a plateau? A large area of fairly level land that is raised above the surrounding areas. Now what plateau is a leveled land which is slightly raised above the surrounding areas. That is a plateau. Now in that peninsular region we have the Deccan Plateau. You can see in the picture where Deccan Plateau is. This Deccan Plateau region is rich in minerals with moderate climate, and we have many rivers like Krishna, Kaveri, Godavari and Mahanadi flowing here. These are rain-fed rivers. Now if you see to the west of the Deccan Plateau, you can see the Western Ghats. Extreme left, you can see the Western Ghats, and to the right side and to the east of the Deccan Plateau, you can see the Eastern Ghats. These Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats are basically mountains, but they are not as high as the Himalayan mountain range. You can clearly see in the picture where Western and Eastern Ghats are there. Now, there is a narrow strip of plain land along the east and west coast of India. This is called the coastal plains. Now, last landform that we are going to study is islands. Islands is a piece of land surrounded by water on all sides. You can see in the picture how islands are there. They are surrounded on all sides by water. Now, India has two groups of islands. They are the Lakshadweep Islands and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. There is a group of islands called the Andaman and Nicobar Islands in the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal. In the Arabian Sea, there is again a group of islands called the Lakshadweep Islands. They belong to India. You can see the picture of Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep Islands here. Now in this map, this is together the complete map of India. In this map, you can clearly make out where the Himalayan mountain range is, the Great Himalayas. Next you can see the northern plains just below the Himalayan regions, and to the northwest you can see the Great Indian Desert, that is the Thar Desert, and as you come down you can see the Deccan Plateau, and on each side of the Deccan Plateau you have the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats, and the narrow strip of plain land along the west coast and east coast of India. It is the coastal area, also called as the coastal plains. You can see that marked in the map. So this complete map is showing you the physical landforms, and then you can see small islands, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep Islands. Thank you so much, girls and boys.